Hey crew, it's Molly with Suns and Roses, sunsroses.com. So, yeah, here's my skin. My under eyes are not looking so hot. It just dissolved. I'm doing it slowly in stages. I had some migrated filler, sadly, and my swelling, I believe now, is just from the light berries. But yeah, we'll see. I just keep dissolving a little bit every day. It's getting better. But there's old filler that just made its way up there. Sadly, it happens. But anyway, so all right, tonight I'm excited because I am doing a little bit of Syniro, or one of our favorites from Ace Cosm. You can also get it at Aesthetic Maison. They have some Syniro over there. Ace Cosm, it's code SUNS10 for 10% off. And Aesthetic Maison, it is code SUNS15 for 15% off. Aesthetic Maison is taking credit cards with PayPal. So head on over there if you want to pick it up there. I'm pretty sure they have Syniro. If they don't have it, they have something like it there. It is a PDRN and has a little bit of non-cross-linked hyaluronic acid with niacinamide. It's awesome. I love PDRN. So I want you guys to do your research on why PDRN is so great. If you go to sunsroses.com/PN, there is an article that I wrote a while back on PDRN and PN, on another brand that I used that was a 2% PN, which is similar to Lumi Eyes and another product I'm going to use. But right now, I just wanted to do this in the BAP technique, patented by Profhilo, because it's super easy, and I didn't feel like injecting my face 100 times. And I have an event tomorrow that I'm going to, so I wanted to just have a nice refreshed face because my under eyes are gonna look like crap, sadly, and I can't do any filler under my eyes, which I'm really excited to do filler because I have Teoxane 2, Redensity 2, which is the only filler for the under eye area. Yay! I'm super happy that I have that, and I'm going to be doing a video on that. These videos are not going to be on YouTube. They are going to be on the Patreon channel. So you have to join me at patreon.com/sunsandroses if you want to see these videos. And if you're seeing this plug, then you might be watching this on my TikTok, or you might just be watching this on YouTube and you won't be seeing the injecting part. But the full video will be on the Patreon channel. So, all right. But anyway, I already did these spots by my nasal base. But I guess I should probably, I don't usually mark them out, just because I know what I'm doing, and I've done this so many times with Profhilo and other products such as Hyaron, which you don't get the same results, but as you do with Profhilo. But it's a nice refresher, and I like using, and I have been since I started doing a ton of research on how the BAP technique and those 5 aesthetic points that Profhilo patented, how they work, right? And if the product is a spreadable product that integrates with the skin, and it can actually, when you inject it, if it doesn't just stay there, but it needs to integrate and spread nicely with the skin. And if it's like a consistency similar to Profhilo, I know I can do the BAP technique, and I'm going to do it. And I won't usually do a traditional mesotherapy with it, just because it's easier and faster and quicker and less pain. I don't need to use numbing, and I can just get it done. So I was looking for there we go. No, that's not it. Not the marker I wanted, but it's all good. I want to just mark these points real quick so you guys can see how I mark for my BAP, my bioaesthetic points, but I don't know, I feel like I just already cleaned my face and my hands are clean, and again, I'm not a nurse or a doctor or any of that. My hands are clean. I'm not wearing gloves because my nails are kept short and it's my own face. I don't ever do these treatments on anybody else, just me. All right, I guess this will work for a mark. Ooh, looks like my daughter stole my eyeliner. Looking in her little makeup drawer. All right, well, I'm gonna wipe this down really quick. Just because I don't want to be touching things that are covered in kid hand stuff with my hands clean already. Sanitation is key, so you make sure everything's clean, your hands are clean, tools are clean. It's very important. All right, so I've marked my 2 spots, and I'll just mark them again really quick. Just so you can see whereabouts I did my first 2 spots already, which are the spots by your nasal base. And you basically go 2 centimeters from your nose and line up with you. It kind of lines up with your pupil. And you go to the base of your nose, hence nasal base. And it's about right here. I don't want to just mark where I just injected. I injected a little more over, actually a lot more over, but, and about here. I just don't want to mark where I injected, but about those areas, it's probably more like here. Anyway, so that would be my first injection point for the nasal base. My first 2 injection points. I already did those, so I'm not going to do them again. And this is, this eyeliner's not coming off. This is definitely a waterproof eyeliner. I usually mark with a whiteboard marker because they're non-toxic and they wipe off super easy. So, my under eyes is looking bad. It's dissolved so much of the filler just right in this area right here. I mean, I was just hoping to dissolve directly under the eyes, not in this area that I filled, but it's all good. I'm gonna start from scratch. So, all right, so nasal base. The next point is gonna be the canthus on the high cheekbone. And it's about 2 centimeters down, 1, 2, from the corner. I just kind of do it on the high cheek, like right about there, to corner of the eye, high cheek, about there. The next points are from the tragus, and it's the same 2 centimeters. And from the tragus, it's about here to about here. And again, I'm not marking, I'm just eyeballing 2 centimeters because it's probably a little closer, but that's about normal. And then the next is the chin. And you can draw a line, you don't have to, but I'm scared to with this eyeliner. I feel like I'll have a permanent line. Oh, I guess it'll come off. It's fine. So you just split your chin in half with a line. It's not, let's see a light line. And then it's basically just either side of your chin. It's a 1.5 centimeters down. And so it's about right here. And there. About that area. I love with the chin when you do Profhilo, it looks so good. Okay, and oops, and then the last one is the gonial angle. And so I'm just gonna clean that off again. And then so you just want to do 1 centimeter up from where your jaw, where it angles. And it's about right. Let's see, about right here, I guess, some about there, and about there. And so Syniro is a non-cross-linked hyaluronic acid in the product, so you do not need to worry about. I'm gonna wipe down this syringe real quick with isopropyl alcohol. My hands are wiped down with isopropyl alcohol and washed. I don't have to worry about aspirating. I mean, you can if you want, just to try practice. But I'm just going to wipe it down, and I'm not going to aspirate, and I'm using a 31 gauge 4mm meso needle, and these are not available on Amazon. You have to get these from any of our lovely vendors. There's special hypodermic needle that is just for mesotherapy. They're awesome, and so I'm gonna use a couple of them. I've already used 1 and 2 points, so each needle is good for 5 uses or injections. So and if you're numbing, you could probably get away with using maybe 1 or 2, but I didn't numb, so I'll probably use a couple more. We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna just go to my chin. I'm gonna start low, and I'm gonna wipe off those points. And so I'm just putting in a little bit of 0.2 mil is the amount that you need to put in. So just half of this mark, so 0.2 on each side. And since it's a small needle, just you can stick the whole thing in, and I use 2 hands to push it. Just go slow. All right, there's the first one. And second. You get some bumps, and you don't need to go the full depth of the needle. You can if you want, but you don't have to. We're not looking for volume, we are just looking for skin refreshing. And that's what we go here. And the bumps are gonna go down. It is a little painful. Probably should have used numbing. I would probably use numbing next time. I'm going to change the needle since it's getting a little stingy. I don't want it to be painful. Changing the needle. So I'm just looking at how much product I have left. Always clean my area. Some lovely bumps. Hopefully not too many bruises. It's a little hard to push. Alright, let's go to the gonial angle. It's a little hard to see exactly. I just kind of pull it out. Okay. Awesome. I'm just cleaning the area really well. And we just have a couple more injection points and bleeding a little bit. Hold the pressure if you are. All right, 2 more spots. Or 1 more spot, but 2 more injection points. So that will be the tragus. I'll clean really well there on both sides. And then we are done, which is awesome. And you do not have to put the whole entire needle in, just either half, or if you do put the whole needle in, that's okay, but just the half is fine. It's sufficient. I like to put an angle too. It's hard to push though, I must say. That mosquito looking bite, that's what you want. If you don't get it, that's okay, but that's what I want. I have a little bit left. Let's see. I think I might put some over here. All right. I guess that's it. There's like a tiny bit in here. Let's see if I can get it in my skin. So maybe I'll put it down here, where I can get a good angle and push it. There we go. Okay, so that was it. Oh, and then look at how tiny that needle is. It is tiny. So let's clean up my face now. So these bumps will go down. Sometimes they last a little bit longer, but especially if you're using pure PN, they'll stay a little bit longer, but this is diluted with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, so it won't stay. The bumps won't stay as long. All right, so I'm gonna let them just be a little bloody. It's okay. It's not bad for your skin. And what I'm gonna do, I have some human placenta, and I'm going to put that on my face. So I'm gonna put the human placenta on all the wounds, and I'm gonna put like a thick layer of it on. Put it under my eyes too. And I'm just gonna let my skin heal. And then I'll come back and do another video with an update. Hopefully my eyes will look better tomorrow. They look pretty bad right now. But yeah, so that is Syniro with the BAP technique. And I do most of my mesotherapy products that are kind of thin like that in the BAP technique, just because it's easier and quicker. And I even do my PRP in BAP as well. So, and I gotta do some more PRP videos soon as well, so stay tuned for those. All right, and so then I'm gonna put some Retin-A kind of on the rest of my face, and I'm going to bed. So that was that. So get yourself some Syniro. It is a lovely little product. And don't forget to get some mesotherapy needles as well. That's all you need. It comes with the little pusher flange. And I'm going to remind you to always remove that and save it, because there are some mesotherapy products that don't come with that. So always remove it and save your flange. This is what it's called. And yeah, so you'll have that for one of your syringes that does not come with it. So yeah, so make sure you always dispose of your needle properly in a sharps container. And that's that. So thanks for watching, you guys, and stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Make sure you subscribe to the TikTok at Love Suns and Roses and the Instagram at Love Suns and Roses. And yeah, there's gonna be all kinds of fun new content coming your way. And don't forget, if you're a Patreon member already, make sure you go to the video library, and that's where you will access all of these videos. And if you're not a Patreon member, you should be one. And I'm so happy that you're all here with me, and you guys are amazing. And I'm Molly with Suns of Roses. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and lovely, and I'm sending tons of sunshine from California your way. Mwah. Love you all. Thank you.